We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. The Braves aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Steven Matz is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Striding into the box, Cody Sullivan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The catcher, number 14.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And right out of the gate, the Mets will be forced to deal with his speed at first base. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw, being especially careful here. Sullivan gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Digging in now, Chipper Jones, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marisnik is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's hit 8 home runs in his last 10 games. Did you hear me? That's 8 bombs in his last 10 games. Whatever you're doing, stop and watch this guy hit. He's been putting on a show.
In now, Andrew Jones, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Two and one after the foul ball there. The set and the 2-1 swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A 2-run homer for Andrew Jones. So his remarkable season continues, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left, career homer number 149, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Boy, and also right up among.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
So now to the plate, Gary Sheffield. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Braves lead it 3-0. Greg Maddux gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 21 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 14 homers, 57 runs batted in. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz, just 3 for 14. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
Standing in now, Greg Maddux. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Cody Sullivan. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cespedes going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field, and so he ties the big redhead with home run number 70 on the year, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
The first baseman, number 8, Charlie.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. So here's Pete Alonso, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone over the monster for a home run. Solo shot here to left. 32 now for the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Good arm action on the circle change. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Michael Conforto is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 7 homers, and 38 runs batted in. Grounded to first, scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting center, the left fielder,
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We've played 2. It's now a 4-1 game. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Chipper Jones.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. Home run number 55 on the campaign as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
now back.
At the plate now, Andrew Jones. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Under it is Marisnik, 1 away. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnik is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Hit hard to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
To the plate now, Gary Sheffield. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We play 2.5. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets 1.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they ranked towards the bottom of the league in both on-base percentage and runs scored. As one player put it, it's been a frustrating year because we feel we have a lot more ability than we're putting out right now. Another hitter told me they're working every day on having more disciplined at-bats, hoping that leads to better counts to hit in. We'll wait and see if the adjustments lead to results as the season progresses, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jake Marisnick stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with one away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Now in the box, Steven Matz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. And that's taken for strike 1. That's popped up. Culberson trying to get there. In there, a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1-0 the count. Hit on the ground to third. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So runners at first and second here with one away. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Grounder down the line at third. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
So here's Jeff McNeil. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 5-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The pitcher, number 31, Greg Maddux.
Digging in to try it again. Greg Maddux looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Number 14, Cody Sullivan.
Ready for another shot now. Cody Sullivan already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs. Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Got him, and that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos.
as he'll take a look at ball one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now Ramos with a swing and a deep drive to left. Sheffield has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're down here 5-1. Stepping up now, Charlie Culberson.
Off for Atlanta, the first baseman, number 8, Charlie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Robert Gesellman takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. All right, back to him on the mound. There's one on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones. A ball and no strikes. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. They're up 5-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
No left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Yoenis Cespedes started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Fouled off. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the center fielder Jake Marisnick. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Robinson Cano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Mets, number 24, Robinson. Cano.
Short, hit hard. Swanson picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Jerry Familia takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Ronald Acuna. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie.
Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cespedes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Sheffield.
Digging in, Gary Sheffield. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. Rosario brings it in. Throw on to first. A three-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Sheffield comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next to the bat, the third baseman.
Next up from New York, J.D. Davis. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Trying to strike him out for the third time. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything...
And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-2 game.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Standing in now, Pete Alonso. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. McNeil ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score as they now trail by only 2. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. In now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 0-2 pitch, and he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate now, Wilson Ramos, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit. Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. And there's a base hit on a line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 3 runs on 5 hits, 1 Brave error, and 2 men left on base. We're through 6 full. Braves lead this one 5-4. Digging in once again, Dansby Swanson. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Albert Pujols will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Albert Pujols.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The catcher, number 14, Cody Sullivan.
Into the box now, Cody Sullivan, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ender Inciarte will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at third base, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Runners are at second and third with one down. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Cespedes is going back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Andrew Jones will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's set. Here it comes. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And no advance. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
2 out here and a runner at second. Weakly hit to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Braves on top, 7-4. Brandon Nimmo is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Brandon Nimmo.
Shane Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
So striding forward now, J.D. Davis. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Paul Sewald has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ronald Acuna is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marisnick going back, and it's off the green monster. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
No one out with a runner at second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down, and they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So digging in now, Gary Sheffield. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Line toward the gap in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Has a look, now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
No strike.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 2-0 home. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike now. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Digging in and looking for more, Pete Alonso. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Acuña's there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in. If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Brad Brock enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Freddie Freddie Freeman will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Marisnick going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The catcher, number 14, Cody Sullivan.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Cody Sullivan. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Called strike 2. Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Chipper Jones, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Chipper brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and the look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
1-1. Hit to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Luke Jackson, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
77, Luke Jackson.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch on its way. The 1-0. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 52,
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Jake Marisnick. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Now pitch swung on and grounded to Chipper at third. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
8-4 tonight. The Braves win for the 115th time to set the pace in the division. Greg Maddux wins for a league-high total 24th time, striking out 12 in the process. Steven Matz was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base.